During the Victorian era, a lot of changes happened for house building. So, to start, I want you to know why it was called the Victorian era. This was because Queen Victoria reigned during this time, she reigned England. Now, the first change that happened in the Victorian era was that the population more than doubled. This meant that they needed more houses to home more people. Technologies were developed during this time. So the railway was invented during this time, this Victorian era, which meant materials needed for house building could be transported across the country easily. So this meant that house building became a lot easier because the resources were more accessible. Terrace houses were very popular during the Victorian era because they had a growing population. They needed to try and fit as many houses into a space as possible. And to do this, they used the terrace houses, which were all joined together by joining walls. So you could fit more into one space instead of having houses with gaps in between them. There were some other small changes and developments as well. So, like the Flemish brick bond, which is just a way of laying bricks to make sure that they were more sturdy, the walls were more sturdy. Roofs were now made of tiles, which were better for protecting people from bad weather. Barge boards, they were a decorative feature, but they also did have a purpose, which was to strengthen the structure of the roof. And bay windows, these were windows that stuck out of the front of the house, and this was to make crowded houses seem bigger because obviously, as we know, it would have been crowded because there were more people.